Happy birthday. Born on the 3rd of January. Now, that's the horoscope of a person who plans everything on a very big scale, all over the world, branches he or she wants. And of course, everything you want a big house and a big car. And you'll have plans to be very much a dominating person, to be able to have control over many, many of your staff. And you can do very well with the government, and you can even do well in politics. You'll be immensely creative, and you'll be a person, whatever you do, you'll be able to travel the world and do the business of trading and things like that. You have planets of determination which make you very strong and determined, sometimes a bit too determined. So try and take the soft approach with people. And you'll be immensely creative, it says the horoscope, and imaginative as well. And all that will produce some unexpected things that you will do, which are going to make a great name for yourself. The planet of money is there, and you will be able to make money in the form of either working for corporates or doing your business. You will have every chance of the level of creativity in your life. You could be an entertainer, you could be a singer, you could be an artist of some kind. But what I like is the underlying quest for chasing for money as well. So, what is the problem? The problem is that some planets have taken away your self confidence. And because of that, you can be easily intimidated by people. And because of that, you will find that you feel you're not good enough compared to people. So you have to put your finger on which area is bothering you the most in your life. Is it your emotional area? Is it your mental area? Is it your physical area? And once you realize where you have to improve, then you will overcome these problems. You can be very secretive. Well, people in certain businesses like information technology have to be secretive. Their plans may be stolen very easily. You will be very moody and you'll be very changeable. Well, that's part of the horoscope because you're very restless. And sometimes what you start, you may not finish. Well, that would be a waste of time unnecessarily. So tell yourself as a rule, whatever you start, you must finish. You'll have a strong ego. And because of that, I must urge you to have more tolerance for people and to make a better teamwork for yourself. Well, you have many things going for you. You can reach for the stars and you can do exceptionally well. The calendar year 2020 is going to be very good for you. And in 2020, the road to progress is there. And you'll be able to find opportunities to move ahead, whether in job, whether in business, whether anywhere. But I worry a little bit about your ages. That's something that I don't know. And born on the 3rd of January, when the ages are good, you reach for the heavens and the stars. And when it's bad, you really go down right to the maximum. So we have to be careful that with your kind of horoscope, you must learn the middle path. Don't go to extremes of any kind. Even in areas of support, you need support, tell yourself. I'm going to give you some sample of ages to give you an idea how ages work. Ages are more personal to you. The calendar year is when everybody goes into the calendar year at the same time. So I'm going to make up some ages for you as an example. If you happen to be the ages of 18 or 27 or 36 or 45 or 54 or 63 or 72 or even 81, you're going to be one very lucky person in 2020 with these ages. The connection is so fantastic that you're going to reach for the stars. Be very famous if you want. Be very rich if you want. And you'll be able to have you realize your dreams come true. I'm going to give you another sample of ages which are also good. If you happen to be the ages of 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78, another very good set of ages, the creativity level will take you to the top of whatever you do. And you'll be able to take command of businesses. And even if you're working for others, you will be promoted and every good thing will happen. Because with these ages, when you connect to 2020, everything is open for you to receive and much of it can come unexpectedly well. So the planets of unexpectedness will be very active for you. Now I'm going to give you some ages where you need to be a bit cautious. And if you happen to be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66 or 75 or even 84, then you have to be very cautious in 2020, because while the foundation is laid there, while the opportunities are waiting, the journey to do well will be very difficult. Ups and downs and burdens will be created. And the bigger you plan things, the worst will be happening. You won't be able to sustain what you start. So plan small and grow steadily in 2020 if you're of these ages which I've just mentioned. And also health problems I can see will be a lot. I'm going to give you another set of ages which you also have to be cautious. And if you happen to be the ages of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or 70 or 79, then you have to tell yourself that your ego must be brought under control. Your tolerance must improve. The teamwork must improve. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of problems. Anything you start, you may not be able to finish. And of course, burdens will be created in finances. And the trouble is that blame will come to you, because it would be you to be blamed for not being able to control your ambitions. So don't let your ego be involved if you're of these ages which I've just mentioned. And try to think small rather than think big. Regarding health, I want to say a few things. I suspect that you will have some problems with your heart and your liver, and your lower spine is going to give you a lot of issues. I don't want to say too much, because all I know is 3rd of January. I don't know your full date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. Now, when you have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50, then I'll be able to talk to you very personally. And this is my email address. So send me an email if you would like to spend $50 and have a 90-minute session, so that I can tackle your next 8 or 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I will show you how to get into that specialness where you can contact the supernatural energy in you. You have it, I have it, everybody has it. The trick is how to get there. People who become so successful in their lives, they can't do it on their own. We humans are limited, but they are able to connect to the supernatural energy in them. Some call it the soul, some call it the guide, some call it birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. Plenty of information will be given to you. I'm going to repeat this because I think we were interfered. So I'm going to show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. And showing you to do that, you will be able to then work out with your own energies how to create your lucky lottery numbers. And of course, you will need the energy of the supernatural in you. I'll give you a lot of information about your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions, on and on and on. With all this information in the 90 minutes, including I will tackle your 8 or 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. How about that? So for USD $50, you're going to get a lot of information and your next 8 or 9 years as well. I will look at your palms very, very carefully. And of course, palms are very important because nobody will have palms like yours. So I look forward to a contact from you. My email address, send me that. And in the meantime, I wish you a very happy birthday. Remember that 2020 has opened doors and windows for you to be able to find progress in every area that you want. So you're in a very exciting streak now. Well, I look forward to meeting you. I'd like to be a part of you in the sense that I would like to see my effort of guiding you pay dividends. That makes me happy. Thank you and goodbye. And happy birthday.